What is up, guys? Welcome to your 24th Objective-C tutorial. And now that we already built the interface, we can go ahead and implement this interface. And what implement means, of course, is we already have the methods built. Now we just go ahead and give them instructions on what to do. So let's go ahead and scroll down. And as you can see, we already dealt with person.h. And this was the interface. So now go ahead to switch person.m. And this is the implementation. Actually, before I even do that, go ahead to person.h and copy all of your declarations, and these can be substituted for the method headers. So now when I'm in person.m, it'll make it a lot easier. So go ahead and another thing I want to take note of, notice that whenever you put like import something, before we had this little less than and greater than sign, like import foundation.h. Well, this time we have quotation marks. So what is the difference between less than and greater sign, less than or greater than, and quotation marks? Quotation marks means it's a local file, not fire. That would just be dangerous. And that means that it's in the same directory, like right here. So in case you guys were just wondering, I cannot talk tonight. I apologize, guys. I'm really not that sorry, but it sounds nice to apologize for some random things. Listen to me ramble on. And anyways, now that we got all those declarations, we can go ahead and paste those babies right here, delete all the semicolons, and tighten this up a tidbit. That's what she said. And now we got our method headers right now. So we can go ahead and with the headers, just go ahead and add bodies and we'll be good. So for print, and by the way, if you're wondering why I'm not going over these, I already did all of these in tutorial like 6 or something. So if you want to know why I'm doing this, go check out that tutorial. But for now, I'm just showing you guys how to move stuff for different files. And at the end, I'm going to put it all together. But anyways, ns log for the print statement and I think it said something like I am %I years old and weigh. That's a little bit better. %I pounds. Good enough. And then, of course, you need to pass in age and weight. And hopefully I don't got any errors. And for set age, the method body for this, let me scroll down so you guys can see, is real easy. Age is equal to whatever you passed in A. And for set weight, it's even easier. Your weight variable is equal to what you passed in for W. So let me go ahead and review this. Make sure I didn't mess up anything too bad. Looks good. If we have any errors, we'll see them later on. Might want to. There we go. So anyways, now that we have the interface and implementation, we can go ahead and start working on our main method. Now, by default, I didn't change anything. It gives you this nice little hello world statement. I mean, that is great and all, but we really don't need it. Now, before we even start typing code in here, what we need to do is we need to import the interface. And if you remember, the interface was person.h. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a second. So go ahead and import, that is going to be double quotations, person.h, right like there. And as you can see, this is what I was talking about with two different types of import. One with a less than and greater than sign. This means that it isn't a local file. And this one, person h, that means that this is in the same directory or folder. So let's go ahead and, now that we got that taken care of, and make sure your interface is imported, we can go ahead and start building an object. And again, I'm just going to build it. I'm not going to talk you guys through because I already did in like tutorial 7 or something. So person, it's a pointer. I'm going to name mine Bucky. And what you need to do is set this equal to bracket, oops, wrong brackets, brackets within brackets, and go ahead and put person, allocate memory, and initialize the object. So now we have an object called Bucky. We can begin calling stuff onto it. I'm just going to go ahead, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. I like to get all my annoying stuff out of the way and then I can type in the meat. So first we want to take this person called Bucky and set age and set it equal to 23 because that's my age. And then we want to take Bucky and set. Oh, wait. Oh, I just had like a peanut or something in my mouth. It's gross. And set my weight equal to 350 because that's my weight. And now we want to call the method Bucky print. Good enough. And after we're done with all that, release the memory, my son. So let's go ahead and run this and see what we messed up on. Again, we're going to save everything because they're all in the same directory. And succeeded. What the heck? How come I succeeded? We must have done something wrong. That's a joke, by the way. That means everything worked out. So now it said, I am 23 years old and weigh 350 pounds. Cool beans, cool beans. So that, in essence, is how, instead of one big file, which can kind of get confusing, you make 3 separate files, an interface, an implementation, and the main, and you can bring those all together in your main by creating an object named Bucky, setting an age, setting a weight, using the print method, and then once you're done releasing it. And in essence, that's just what I'm saying. This is how you use different files, one for each, I don't know, kind of part of your class, one for the interface, one for the implementation, and one for your main method. And that is how everyone programs in Objective-C. So can you put it all in one file? Yes. But when you're building huge computer programs, it is very, very, very complicated. So this is the way we're going to be programming from now on, so that is why you need to learn it. And if you don't quite grasp it yet, I promise once I start going through the different and actually building, you'll get it eventually. That's what I'm trying to say. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my blog too if you got some time. So thanks again, and I'll see you later.